In the ancient kingdom of Israel, before kings ruled the land, the people were governed by judges. As the Israelites faced growing threats from surrounding nations, a cry for a strong leader to unite and protect them arose. This cry reached the ears of Samuel, a wise prophet who served as the last judge of Israel. Samuel, despite initial reservations, heeded God's command to grant the people's wish for a king. God directed Samuel to Saul, a tall and handsome young man from the tribe of Benjamin. Saul was searching for his father's lost donkeys when he encountered Samuel. In a dramatic and divine meeting, Samuel anointed Saul with oil, declaring him to be the chosen king of Israel. At first, Saul was reluctant and humble, perplexed by this great responsibility thrust upon him, but eventually, he accepted his destiny. Saul's reign began under promising circumstances. He was a charismatic leader and warrior, quickly uniting the tribes of Israel and successfully leading them in battle against their age-old enemies, the Ammonites. His victories solidified his rule and won the favor of the people. As time progressed, Saul's insecurities and disobedience began to unravel his kingship. The stress of maintaining power weighed heavily on Saul, and he became plagued by a melancholy spirit. He grew suspicious and paranoid, especially as David, a young shepherd and rising warrior, emerged as a hero in his own right. David's triumph over Goliath, a giant Philistine warrior, earned him immense popularity, which Saul perceived as a threat. Consumed by jealousy and fear, Saul's relationship with David deteriorated from admiration to enmity. He attempted several times to have David killed, going as far as pursuing him relentlessly. During this tumultuous time, Saul's son Jonathan befriended David, forging a deep bond that transcended family loyalties and further complicated the king's troubled mind. Towards the end of his reign, Saul faced increasing pressure from the Philistines, whose army grew ever stronger. In a desperate bid for guidance, Saul sought the counsel of a witch at Endor, an act against his own earlier decrees banning witchcraft. The encounter did not provide the reassurance Saul sought. Instead, it foretold his death. In the Battle of Mount Gilboa, Saul's worst fears came true. Overwhelmed by the Philistine forces, his sons, including Jonathan, were killed. Mortally wounded and with defeat imminent, Saul took his own life to avoid capture. His death marked a tragic end to a reign that began with such promise. King Saul's life reflects the complex tapestry of human ambition, fear, and faith. His story serves as a profound cautionary tale of how power, unchecked insecurities, and disobedience can lead to one's downfall. Saul was Israel's first king, and despite his tragic fate, he paved the way for the Davidic dynasty that followed.